Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to Ron Hill Gaming. We are in the game. Flashing Lights haven't been in here in over a year. They've got it. We're out of the beta stage now, and they have their main release. So this is build, as you can see down in the corner, 300623-1. It is 1.0, and they are still working on fixing bugs and keeping the multiplayer going. Today we're going to do a single player campaign of sorts, and oops, if you click it, and we're gonna lower the traffic down because we're not gonna be playing as police today. Excuse me, we're gonna be playing as EMS, and then we're gonna do another video on the fire aspect of it. Flashing Lights isn't just about cops, it's police, fire, and EMS, as you can see over here. And I have to admit, their EMS part of it is pretty darn cool. There's a lot to do, and you'll see that here in a minute, as well as their fire part. So we're going to do that. So we want that low because I couldn't get it to put fuel in a little while ago. And then our player name is not going to be that. We'll do Medic Hill. All right, we're going to start. Hope everybody's having a great week. My LSPDFR is giving me a fit. There's something in there that's causing crashes, graphical problems, so I'm going to put that on hold until I can get that figured out. And we'll start re-examining some of these other games like Flashing Lights and maybe Police Simulator as well. It loads up very quickly. If you played it a year ago, you remember that there were just a couple of spots that you could be. Now this island is pretty populated. I mean, there's a lot of going on. So we are going to pick this one right here. I like this guy, and we'll put a hat on him there, and a set of glasses, and we're done with that. Going to take the little ambulance. I took the big ambulance out, and whew, it is hard to get into places. So we're going to take the little ambulance. There's all our interactions, and now everything is loading in the hospital and whatnot here. Come on now, there it goes. We're going to go out here. I'm going to show you something. This is where you drop off patients, by the way. Someone's having an allergic reaction. We'll say we're going to that. What you'll see is now that there is a little green circle on the map. I have to bring up my map, and we see that it's up in Suburbs West. I don't have a cursor to show you, but if you look up at the top of the screen, you'll see Suburbs West. The allergic reaction at 3066. So if I go over 30 and down 66, that is my coordinates for there. So you could use that to memorize the map and figure out where you're going. I kind of have an idea where I'm going to be going now. So we're going to get rid of our menu stuff over here. And we're going to get rid of that there. And we're going to get rid of our map. And we're going to pick a vehicle here. Now, the great thing about flashing lights is, well, just that. You can pick the flashing lights you want. I kind of like the default setups myself, so I have a tendency of leaving them there and not going to a lot. But, you know, we're going to select a vehicle here. And as you can see, we have a first responder Crown Vic. And then, I have to do it this way. And then a Taurus. And a Explorer. And then a bigger vehicle like a Tahoe. And then the ambulances themselves. We're going to pick that one. This is the one I was in, the big Mack truck type of thing. And then there's kind of a European model here. Now you can do that and then kind of circle. There we go. Now look all around it where you want to place your lights and stuff. And that would be editing the different things here. We're not going to edit the appearance. Oh, we can. Oh, I kind of like that. And then the traditional. Kind of like that. I'm going to do that. And then we're gonna turn the lights on so you can see what this pattern is. And I'm absolutely fine with that. I don't see any reason to change that. Those work for me, so we will save and edit. Or exit, not edit. Save and exit. And now remember we have a call pending, so we're going to come out here. And our vehicle is over here. It does take a minute or two to refamiliarize yourself with how you get in and out and pick things up and all that. I'll try to walk you through it. We're going to go ahead and turn on our lights. Now our siren. That might be a little loud. Yeah, maybe not. Watch it! Oh boy. You see that? We're gonna go out down the tunnel, out of town. Oh, missed the tunnel, so I'm trying to refamiliarize myself with this map. It's easier said than done. We'll just go out this way. Some of the things look familiar from when I played it before, but if I'm being honest, most of it has changed. Alright, we're going to make our run. I do have all the graphics turned up and everything. You'll see cars popping in and out of existence. It's just part of it. Yeah, where I want to go. This is where I want to go. Doesn't put a magenta line or anything like that on your map. You have to figure out the best route to get there, which is kind of cool. Don't need those stats. The cars do drive a little hinky, but first rule of first responders is get there. So, in other words, if you're driving crazy and you can't help anybody, you're not going to be of much help to them, are you? Alright, I think this is our stop. It looks like it is. We're going to get out. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to run up to the door here. See if the door will open. There we go. EMS! 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 I'm gonna go get my medic bag. Sometimes you have to get your Halligan tool to... I'm just left clicking on those, by the way, on the mouse. So we're gonna go upstairs, see if we can find this allergic reaction. Wait, get back in the building. Hopefully we're in the right house. We may not be in the right house. Hello? Hello? Oh, hello, sir. I should have checked down here first. Let's go ahead and inspect you real quick, see how you're doing. I do have a pulse here. A pulse here. Let's check your airway. Your breathing. Pulse found conscious. Alright, let me get a little closer. Check your right arm and your right ankle here. Alright, that's good. Sir, since it seems that you're having some sort of allergic reaction, I'm going to go ahead and administer I'm going to go ahead and take your jacket off, okay? And I'm going to administer a shot. Let's call it an antihistamine. And this shot is going to stop your allergic reaction, okay? All right. Okay, next thing we're going to do is go and pick up my bag. I'm going to bring my stretcher to the front door. Can you walk? All right, so what I'll do is I'll put my stretcher at the front door, and then we'll walk to it. You just stay right there, sir. I'll be right back. All right, so I'm going to put this bag back, and then we're going to grab our stretcher. Again, I'm just kind of left clicking on all those little diamonds. Now I can't seem to get the stretcher up the door, up the stairs. So what I'm going to do is leave it right there. I'm going to get him, and I think I have to have my med bag, sorry. So I'm going to do this. And I want my med bag. Be able to do it from here. There we go. Even though it's on the stretcher. Even though it's on the stretcher. All right. We are going to move you to the stretcher. All right. So he is now... Don't leave that behind. And we're going to close any doors that we opened. Not on that side of them. There we go. And as you can see, he is now comfortable on the stretcher. All right, here we go, sir. We're going to back him out here and run him into the back of the ambulance. And with that, he is safe and secure. Shut the doors so he doesn't fall out. Don't laugh, it's happened. And then we're going to turn around, head back out of the neighborhood, and we'll keep our lights going. He's still having a reaction, and I'm a one-man machine here, so I don't have a EMT back there, or have an EMT driving so that I can monitor the patient on the way to the hospital. So we're just going to do our best. We're going to get off up here. Ooh. And we are going fast. Trying to get back to the hospital. This is the tunnel I was talking about earlier. Here's where we came out. And you can see he's comfortably riding back there. I'll show you the in-vehicle. Oh. Alright, squealing tires there. Alright, here's the hospital. I know that because it's on my map. I'm going to pull up right here. We're going to turn on our other lights there. You can kind of see the... Okay, we're going to get out. Get him out of here. Grab this stretcher. We'll go ahead and run down what we have. How old are you, sir? Okay. All right, 52-year-old male, suffering from anaphylaxis shock, was administered IM antihistamine in the left upper deltoid. Otherwise, airway is patent. Vitals are strong and secured here. Okay. All right, so we'll drop them off right here. Thank you. And our allergic reaction call is cleared. Go ahead and load this back up in the ambulance. And you can kind of RP this as detailed as you'd like as you're doing it. There is a multiplayer, so you can really do it. You could have someone riding in the back. I'll show you that the one over here. The side doors open, and you can get into that seat. And do it from this point of view here. That's not a speaker system. That's the EKG with the lead zipper packages here. Oh, our lady. Somebody with chest pain. I don't know if it's a lady. So we're going to go ahead and shut that real quick, and we're going to head there, find out where it is. 4455. Okay, so that's going to be suburbs east. Okay, that's easy enough. Turn our flashers off. All right. Oh, you're gonna pull over to the left. Stay to the left. Okay. Now we want to go to suburbs east, which is the opposite side of where we just were. We'll still get on the interstate, but we're going to make a right-hand turn. You can turn the clouds on and off if you want. You can turn the trees on and off. As far as distance, I have everything turned up and I can't really tell much difference. You can turn the siren volume down. We may be forced to do that. Well, you look away for a second and these vehicles get away from you. All right, chest pains up here. Possibly here. I say that because it's not always as simple as that. Okay, we're going to go up here and see if we see anybody. EMS! Oh, door's locked. We're going to have to use our Halligan tool. This is the right place. So we're going to go to rescue, Halligan. And then what you do is you right click on the door and then left click it to swing it. There we go. EMS! Grab our bag. EMS. Sir. Hi, EMS. Can I check you out here real quick? You having some chest pain? Distal pulse is good on the right leg and the left leg. All right, sir, just relax. Any history of heart condition or angina, which is pain, chest pain? Yeah, you've had that before? All right, I'm going to give you some aspirin here. Hold on. Medications. PO means by mouth. So I'm going to give you some aspirin. Take that with a little bit of water there. There you go. And I'm probably going to give you some nitro too. Yep. Nitroglycerin. That's for the pain. That's for the chest pain itself. In case this is an angina attack. All right, you good to walk? All right. Let me go move my stretcher up and we'll come get you, okay? Just sit tight. Sparsely decorated house. So we want our stretcher. And we're gonna swing this in there. Swing this up to here. I'm gonna go get him because my my med kit's still up here. Alright, sir, let me do one thing real quick. I'm gonna move you to the stretcher, okay? Head on out there. This up. We walked him out to the stretcher. Alright, sir. Feet here. How old did you say you were? 56. Whoops. 46. 46. Okay. Any history of chest pain? No. History of heart attack? Cardiac problems? All right. Medic 1's en route to the hospital. One male with chest pain. ETA 2 minutes. We don't get into a horrible, horrible accident on the way. The blinkers work on the... Do the blinker on the left there, blinker on the right. And you can't take your eyes off the road for half a second in this thing. This particular ambulance does not have a Q siren or a traffic advisor light, the yellow lights to tell you what direction to go, but it's okay because that's the default. You can put them on there. If I wanted to add them, I could have. You can see the lights are more than adequate, but anything called flashing lights should have the option for every light, right? And you can change the color of the lights too if you want them to be blue or more yellow, depending on what your local first responders have. All right. All right, sir. Taxi ride's over. You say you were 46? 46-year-old male presenting with angina chest pain, no history of angina or cardiac problems. Vitals are stable. He has good respirations. Lung sounds were clear on both sides. He was administered both aspirin and nitroglycerin by mouth, and has advised that the pain has subsided since that time. All right, bring it back here. They're going to work you up, sir. Good luck to you. All right. And there's our chest pain. Obviously, in the real world, you'd have done blood pressures and pulses, respirations. Oh, motor vehicle collision. Yeah, we'll have to take that. We will have to take that. Okay, let's see where that is. Oh, it's right around the corner. It is literally right around the corner. All right. Police are on scene. Medic 1 shows on scene for the motor vehicle accident with multiple victims. Now, if this was a multiplayer, I'd call for additional units to come help, but I am going to have to do all of this myself. All right. This one's out on the ground with an ejection, apparently. We're going to inspect this patient. No pulse. Uh-oh. No pulse. No pulse. No pulse. Any respirations? Not breathing. No pulse. Okay, we're going to have to perform CPR. Starting chest compressions. 3, 4, 5. Come on. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come back to me now. All right, I'm going to have to get my needs the EKG on here. She has no pulse. It's not appropriate for a defibrillator, but we'll go ahead and get the leads going here. Oh, have to get the clothing. There we go. All right, we're going to do this and black and red right here. Oh, she's in fib. Got the shock. Put the shock pads on. Shock pad is going to go here. Maybe I have to take the other ones off first. Let's remove that. Not what I meant. Go to the shock pads. I have to go with the EQ. Well, why wouldn't it let me? Can't shock through those leads, can I? Yeah, I have to set up the defib pads. But it's going to be one here. Okay, and one here. It just didn't give me a prompt for it. And then the shock. Clear. Okay. Still in defib. Going back to CPR. A little cumbersome there to have to do it that way, but that's okay. Chest compressions. Come on, man. Come on now. Looking back in our EKG leads. Oh, we have a good pulse. We have a good pulse. All right. She's ready to go to the ambulance. I can't do it with the things on her, so we're going to have to remove all of this. Get my stretcher. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to call for someone to come get her. Ma'am, we're going to have another unit transport you so that I can go take care of this other individual, okay? All right, you're with her, officer? All right. Be stable. All right, let's see what I can do here inside the vehicle here. Might have to get patient 1 out of here before I can do patient 2. That's very possible. All right, let's try that. So, well, try this. Let's pretend I just got it. All right, let's go back over here. I got another victim here, but it won't let me do anything with him. Let me get on my computer here. We hit our shift button. Bring up our CAD. And active motor vehicle collision is still active. It hasn't cleared. So make sure they know we're responding. We're going to go back. Get out. Can I grab my med bag on here? Put our stretcher back. There might be a little something that I created by doing that. Yeah, usually there's a, you know, somewhere in here is going to be a spot to inspect him. It's not letting me do that. Maybe next time I'll start with him, but you know, the other one didn't have a pulse. All right. We tried. We'll say he was unable to be. Get back into our CAD. And we're going to, oh, now we have a chest pain. Go to our active, we're going to clear that. And then it'll say no one to, no units call ending in 10 to 12 seconds. And our pending has gone away. So, oh, we still have a chest pain. We have another chest pain. Let's let another ambulance handle the other chest pain. What we're going to do is we're going to go up the street. We're going to stand by him. We'll say that the other unit had to leave the station up here somewhere. We're going to go sit in that parking lot and get a call. They seem to come pretty fast and furious. Our current location is 2937. If I wanted to use that to help find my unconscious person, that's what we wanted. Well, that's not what we want, but that's what we're going for here. Okay, this person is in the suburbs east again, so we're good there. Oops, sorry. Suburbs east. Alright, here we go. Come on, move. The fire calls are very interesting. All these structures that you see, they have the potential of catching fire. And the fire can spread and do all that stuff. So that'll be our next video. We'll do a little fire rescue. Those that don't know, I did go to paramedic school after I was a police officer. And I was working for a medical clinic that performed surgical procedures in the office. They needed someone, or they wanted someone to be EMS certified in the office in addition to the doctors. And that was me. So I went to school on their behalf and, not to brag, but graduated top of my class. I was number one in my class. So we're trying to do this like we do the LSPDFR. We're trying to make it legit. We'll see. All right, let's get out. No, don't want that. We have an unconscious person, so automatically I'm going to grab my med bag. We're going to go to the door, see if it's open. EMS. It's locked. tool here. Oop. Get this door jimmied here. EMS! EMS! There we go. Person visible here. Where is the person? Oh, God. All right, be right with you, sir. Hang on now. Hang on. To do a full-on assessment here. All right, sir. You can hear me. Just relax. Pulse found. Good. Breathing. Pulse found. He's unconscious. All right, sir. I'm just checking a couple spots here. Looking for your distal pulses. They're good and strong. Nice and steady. Let me go get my EKG here. I'll be right back, sir. Part of the defibrillator. I don't want him to think he's defib or something serious if he's not. Alright, we're going to go ahead and take your shirt off here, okay? Put these leads on here. White, black, and red. Good pulse. Nice strong pulse. Alright, still don't know why he's like he is. I'll remove all these so we can get you on the stretcher. Again, not going to be able to get the stretcher up these stairs, I can tell you that right now. But what I can do is pretend that we helped him to the stretcher. So what we're going to do is we're going to do that. Right, sir, if you can hear me, we're going to get you up on this stretcher, okay? Move you to the stretcher. Let me grab my bag. Outstanding. All right. I should be doing a glucose test on him and all sorts of stuff. Didn't ask for it, so kind of one of those things that sometimes they're kind of scripted. He never regained consciousness, so we're gonna make our way back to the hospital here. All pending right there. And that's the great thing about the multiplayer is you could join a server that is doing police, fire, ambulance, or all three, or just fire, or whatever they want to do. And then when you see other calls pending like that, you can go ahead and answer them. When you have all three, it's pretty neat, I have to admit. Because people can call for you specifically. Yeah, one of their commands, if you will, allows them to call for wreckers, and which could be a police wrecker, so it could be someone actually doing that, manning the wrecker. Or you can call for EMS backup or fire backup. All right, we're going to get him in here. How about I let go of that and do this a little bit better? There we go. Look like a complete contortionist there. All right, male, unknown age, hasn't regained consciousness. He has a strong, steady pulse. He is not in any type of A or V fib. There we go. You always want to announce the ABCs. The airway is clear and patent, or airway was compromised, or we've had to put in an artificial airway, you know, that type of a thing, a breathing tube, if you will, intubation. Breathing is how their breathing is. Respirations are clear, strong, and regular at 16 respirations per minute, or shallow, or exhibiting signs of what we call rails. Here's one, respiratory failure. Let's go take that. And then C is circulation. So circulation response, is that same one we just saw on our way out? Could be. Circulation refers to blood. So bleeding but under control. Pulse of 72, strong, regular, irregular, weak, shallow, those type, thready. If you're a paramedic and you're listening to lungs, you have bilateral, meaning both sides, bilateral airway is clear, bilateral breath sounds, that type of thing. If they're a stabbing victim, stabbing right upper quadrant of the abdomen with pressure bandage applied, occlusive dressing, meaning it's airtight. They got a sucking chest wound or something along those lines. So, you try to give the ER staff as much information as you can. If you know their age, if you know their history, if you're lucky enough to get a history on them. These neighborhoods are a little convoluted, aren't they? 39-year-old female with a history of chest pain is exhibiting chest pains. That's important to know. This is respiratory. Is it respiratory trouble or failure? Oh, that's even worse. All right. Hopefully we can get in here. I'll run up to the door. EMS. All right. We'll get it. We'll get it. We'll get it. We'll get it. Oh. Chimpy, what are you doing over there? Something funny? There we go. EMS! Try not to waste any time here. Grab my bag again. Oh, no. Sir, can you hear me? Can you hear me, sir? Breathing, pulse found unconscious. Good. Just relax, sir. Good pulse over here. All right, your chest sounds good. Good pulse. Let's see what distal pulses feel like. Good, good. You feeling lightheaded, dizzy? Uh-huh. Let me go ahead and get you an oxygen mask here, okay? Where is my, it's got to be trauma airway. Oxygen mask. I'm going to put this on there, going to make it a little bit easier for you to breathe, okay? I want you to breathe normally. Just breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Just as normal as you can, okay? That's all you've got to worry about is your breathing. We're going to go ahead and get you on a stretcher here and get you to the hospital just as quick as we can, all right? You sit tight for me. I'm going to go get my stretcher. And that's how you do it. I mean, if we're being honest, it's going to take you more than 10 seconds to do all that, but not much longer. All right, bear with me now. We're going to go ahead and get you. Let me pick up my bag and put it back down. There we go. We're going to move you over to the stretcher here. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Let me pick this up. I'm going to secure your door here, sir. What's your name, sir? Brian, my name's Ron. We're going to go ahead and get you to the hospital as safely as we can, okay? You have a preference? All right, we'll hit the one downtown, okay? Just sit tight. All right, how old are you, Brian? You're 24, okay. Do you have a history of asthma, COPD, any other respiratory problems, lung cancer, anything? No, okay. You had asthma as a kid. Does it feel like that? Does it feel like you're having trouble getting the air out? All right. You just keep breathing for me back there, okay? We'll get you a nebulizer or something. You open up those airways. Do a quick chest x-ray. Make sure you don't have pneumonia or, you know, anything else going on there. No blood clots. Do you have any bleeding history? Sickle cell anemia? Just drew a blank. Hemophilia, where you're a free bleeder? No? Okay. Well, that's all good. Looks like we got clear sailing here today to the hospital. All right, feeling better with that O2 flowing? Good. Blood pressure looks good. We'll pretend we're riding back there with him. Blood pressure looks good. Pulse is nice and steady. A good strong pulse here. Alrighty. All right, Brian. Get you in here. The quicker we can get you in there, the quicker they can get you out, okay? 28-year-old male with a history of asthma, is a juvenile, suffering from shortness of breath. O2 sats were 96 on O2, and all the vital signs were stable. That would be something be neat to add to this, would be pulse oximetry, where you put the little thing on their finger and it tells you what their O2 is. It's not beyond the realm of the developers here. All right, and with that, we're going to call this a video. Nausea, you don't want to deal with that. We'll let that one, we'll just say no thank you to that. And with that, we're going to go 10-7 from being a paramedic here in Flashing Lights. So you can pick it up on Steam. It's not a very expensive game. I think it's in the $20 range. And if I'm not mistaken. There we go. And next time we'll do fire department. See if we can put out some fires here in the city or the county out there. Until next time. Oh, by the way, if you like this, do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. It helps us immensely and gets that subscription count going. We're climbing over 300 pretty steadily now. So those things start to happen exponentially. So, you know, 3 turns into 4, turns into 500, you know. So, and don't forget to jump over to Chimpy's channel. There'll be a link into the description below for Chimpy Plays, where he's doing some things with Gmod and Call of Duty and things like that. So, till next time, hope you and your family are happy, well, and everything's going your way. See you next time. Bye, everybody.